Good morning, everybody. We're going to start with our toe lift. So lift and lift. We're going to try to keep our knees pretty straight today. And I really want you to think about using those muscles on the fronts of your shins to try to lift up those feet. Good, heels up, right, then left, right, and left. Oh, froze. I don't know if it's me. It's got to be me. Oh, why did everything freeze? Yeah, I know, I froze. I don't know what happened. We're gonna keep going. Oh, it says my internet connection is unstable. Why? All right, we're just gonna march. So lift and lift. For what I pay for my internet, it should not be unstable. Good, 4, 3, good. Hamstring curls right here, hamstring curls. Good, 4, 3, 2, good. We're gonna bring the knees back up. We're gonna start to add a little shoulder towards the opposite knee. Good, 4, 3, 2, good, back to curls. I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to think about trying to smack my heel between my hands. It's not going to happen, and that's okay, but I just want to kind of give it a shot. 4, 3, slow deadlift right in the center, feet hip width apart. Stand up nice and tall. So hopefully everything stays going well right now, but today we've got 4 circuits and we've got 3 exercises per circuit. Good, slow squat. Take it down, bring it back up. So we're gonna do each exercise 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest for 2 rounds. Good, now we're gonna do 1 deadlift, 1 squat. So hinge it forwards, stand up tall. Now we're gonna squat. Take it down, bring it up. Good, hinge and lift, down, and stand. We've got 2 more, and my knee is doing this really weird feeling thing today. So this is going to be interesting. Good, 1 more time. Hinge, stand, sit, all the way up. We're going to open and close right in the center. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do our first exercise is going to be lower body. Our second exercise is going to be upper body, and our third exercise is actually going to be a mobility drill. Good, bring it in the center, circle it up and back. Nice, good circles. Go at your own speed. Let's change direction, circle forwards. Good, 4, 3, forward step and reach. So take it forward and bring it back. So 4 circuits, 3 exercises, 2 rounds, lower body, upper body, and mobility. Good, step it out to the side, hold it in place. Little side to side lunge. Good, 4, 3, 2, hold it in the center, cat cow, inhale, exhale. Good, in and out. Deep breaths, exhale out. Good, we've got 3 more. So a little arch of the back. If you don't want to arch and round, you're going to belly breathe. Good, last one. Hold the tuck. We're going to roll it all the way up. Now we're going to walk it out to a nice good plank, and we're going to stay there. So hinge it forwards, walk it out to a plank. We're just going to hold our plank for a moment. Trying to incorporate a little more floor work with all of you. Good, down dog, lift it up. Down dog, back to plank. So we do floor work, but I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more in the warm up and in the mobility. So just a little down dog and then back to a plank. And you can do this at an incline. I know not everybody likes to go to the floor. That's okay. Good, we're gonna do 1 more. Now we're gonna walk it all the way back up to standing. Come back into the center, and we're gonna do our heel stomps. So heel stomp. If you wanna do full jumps, go for it. Otherwise, just stomp it. 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. I suppose it's okay that, you know, internet unstable today because it doesn't happen very often. Just way too many technical difficulties. All right, first exercise, deadlift, curl, hold, and a squat. So you're going to hinge, curl it at the top, and then squat, and then lower. Second exercise, tricep kickbacks. Third exercise is an airplane. So you can hold on to something, and we're going to open our hip, and then we're going to, and this is a balance challenge as well, and then we're going to kind of close our hip. So you're going to just open, and then you're going to close. And you're welcome to hold on to something. That's completely okay. We're going to go ahead, grab our dumbbells. We're going to do a deadlift, curl, hold, and then a squat. 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So nice and tall. We're just going to hinge, curl it at the top, squat, and stand. So hinge, curl. It's just like you're holding on to something and you've got to go and you've got to sit. Hinge, curl it at the top, squat, and up. Hinge. Little isometric curl. We're holding on to something. We want to keep those dumbbells right next to our chest. We don't want to let our body go forward. You shouldn't feel like you're going to drop your dumbbells. Good. 10 seconds. So hinge, curl, hold, and up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Triceps kickbacks. I'm going to do an overhead extension. If you want to keep doing tricep kickbacks, go for it. Otherwise, overhead extension. Good. 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to lower the dumbbell and then squeeze at the top. So whether you're doing a kickback or an overhead, you're going to lower the dumbbell and squeeze at the top. Or you're going to move that arm forward and squeeze when you straighten your arm. That's kind of your goal. If you're doing the overhead and we're puffing out our chest, I want you to tuck the ribs under. Or if you're dropping your chin down to your chest, I want you to lift it up so that you're just looking forwards like normal. Good, we got about 10 seconds. And then again, you can use a dumbbell for this next one or no dumbbell. You can hold on to something. I want you to work on the mobility more than I want you to focus on balance. Good, bring it in. Dumbbell down. So again, I want you to have support if you need it. I want you to work on the mobility, not stress about maintaining your balance. So we're just going to take it back, and I want you to think about opening your hip, and then we're rotating our hip towards our other leg. Open your hip, and then rotate in. Open your hip, rotate down. Hand can be on a wall. Open and close. This is hip work. This is single leg work. Open and then take it down. So make sure that we're not just opening our shoulder. Open your hip, rotate your hip down. Open your hip, rotate your hip down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. We're going to go back through those 3 exercises again. We're going to do our deadlift, curl, hold with our squat. Good. 3, 2, and 1. So hinge it forward, curl it up, squat, and stand. Hinge, curl, chest stays lifted, sit your hips to your heels, come back up. It's never good when you hear weird noises. You're never sure what the cat's doing. Good, so hinge forward, stand tall, squat down, and lift. Good, 10 seconds. We're going to go back for triceps, round number 2. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, tricep kickbacks or overhead extension. Either one is fine. So shoulders down, little rib tuck. Gonna reach those arms up. So tuck the ribs under. Here we go, lower and lift. We wanna make sure that we're not letting those arms drop and turning it into a behind the head shoulder press. Elbows stay pointing up towards the ceiling. We wanna try to keep them close to our ears. I wanna see the back of your arm. I don't wanna see the inside. I wanna try to see the back of your arm. So we rotate the shoulder to bring it in. It's a little bit more of a stable position for your shoulder as well. So nice, good extension. Lower and lift. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go back for our hip rotation, our airplane. So you can even have your hand on the side of a wall if you need to. So hinge it forwards, and it doesn't have to be super, super far forwards, but I want you to open your hip, and then I want you to rotate the hip towards the other leg. Open your hip, and then rotate. So hinge it forward, open your hip like you're trying to turn your body sideways, and then we're going to try to turn our body sideways the other way. So this is hip mobility. We're rotating our pelvis over the head of our femur. So we should feel a little stretch in the hip, and then a little, maybe a stretch in the inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. Walk around, grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna go through circuit number 2. We're gonna do a lunge and a side lunge. So right leg steps back into a lunge, right leg steps out into a side lunge. Second exercise, Arnold press. Option 1, palms in, rotate, palms out, and back. If you don't wanna do overhead, front, side, down, side, front, down. Third exercise is we're going to cross, stretch, switch, cross, stretch, and switch. And we're gonna alternate, take your time. All right, we're gonna start lunge, side lunge in 3, 2, and 1. I am going to do, oh geez. Hi, hun. Okay, lunge, your time's on. Lunge, side lunge. I am going body weight just because my knee is bothering me. Sweetie, I didn't know you were here. You're so sneaky. So lunge, side lunge. Don't step on your pets, please. Poor thing. Hopefully, I think I just kind of tickled her a little. Usually she comes in and she makes herself known. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, Arnold press or front side down, side front down. I want you to try to get that little bit of internal external rotation. So you're gonna look at your nails, and then we're gonna rotate, show me your nails. Then I want you to look at your nails again. Open out, show me your nails. So if you don't want to do the overhead, it's okay. You're going to do your front side together. And she just does not care at all. Good. And you can also do a traditional overhead press, but this is good. We're working on some shoulder stability, working on a little bit of not really internal external rotation, but we're kind of moving it in, open, using that rotator cuff a little bit. So if you do the front side and then the side front, it's going to be similar. 2 and 1. Dumbbell down. How am I going to do this? I don't trust you. All right, we're going to do our little step behind. We do this as a stretch at the end of class, where we're going to cross, side bend, bring it in, switch. And I take my back heel to the floor, and I think about doing a nice good lift. So a little cross and reach. Bring it in. Curtsy, side bend. So it's a little cross. This is also good for balance. Now, if you want to go faster, you can, but I am trying to really lengthen the side of my body. Good, 10 seconds. So cross, little side bend, reach. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Switching it to the other side. Lunge, side lunge. I think I'm gonna go here. So we're just going to do a nice good step it back, bring it up, step out to the side, and in. Your time is on. So if you want to grab weights, please do. Because again, my knee is just kind of doing something weird today, and it doesn't hurt, but it doesn't feel right. It's on those deeper positions, so I am just going to go body weight, but you're more than welcome to increase that resistance. Kind of just depends on what you want to get out of your workout today. Normally I'd be trying to go a little heavier. Today I'm just trying to stay pain-free. Good, 10 seconds. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. We're gonna go for our Arnold presses or front, side, down, side, front, and down. If you want to do the Arnold presses, you can alternate sides as well. Here's 2 and 1. So you can rotate up and then down. And I always drop my elbows. I'm trying to keep my elbows lifted. So I'm always at parallel or above if I can. But just think you open, you press, you lower, and then you rotate in. So palms in, palms out, palms in, palms out. And you can do to the corner. You don't have to open all the way out. So you can just kind of open to the corner if that feels a little better for you. Good rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. We're gonna do our curtsy with our little side bend. So bring the feet about hip width apart or nice and close together. 3, 2, 1. So cross behind curtsy and then lean, little side bend. We've got another kind of side bend exercise at the end of the workout today as well. But sometimes it's good just to kind of stretch out the side of the body a little bit. So nice, good stretch. So cross. We're lengthening the body. We're getting our stretch from our pinky all the way, hopefully, down to our hips and then down to our ankles. Good, about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Shake it out. Walk around. Grab a quick drink of water. Gonna move on circuit number 3. So hold on to something if you need to. We're gonna do a little hamstring curl. I'm gonna flex my foot, hamstring curl, hold it, and we're just going to extend and then come in. Extend and come in. Right side, left side. We're gonna do rows, and then we're going to do our runner's lunge, open book, and you can do all one side and you don't have to switch. So you can do all right side and then all left side if you would like. But we're gonna start with our hamstring curl with our glute squeeze, 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So hold on to something if you need to. We're just gonna do a nice good squeeze and back in. Squeeze and in. So today is a little bit more of a milder kind of workout, but I want you to flex the foot. So it's almost like you're really trying to pull your toe towards your knee. And then we keep that nice good knee bend. And then it's just a nice good glute squeeze. So we can just have our foot relaxed. I want you to think about kind of tightening everything up back there. I'd say if I knew everybody had like a play ball, you could put the play ball behind your knee and hold it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're going for rows. You can do one side, switch to the other side on round 2. You can alternate, or you can do both at the same time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge it forward. So nice, good squeeze, and lower. So if you need to, you can alternate, or you can just think about doing all one side and then switching. Just nice, good squeeze. Again, I'm going light today. We've done some pretty good workouts this week, so I'm just gonna focus on moving my body, staying comfortable and pain-free. But if you are ready to go heavier today, go for it. Good, 10 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, runner's lunge. I'm gonna go to the floor and I'm gonna do all one side. You are welcome to do this at an incline, but I'm gonna take it down to the floor. Right foot by the right hand, left knee is bent and on the floor, and I'm going to do my open book, and then I'm going to close. Open book and close. You can stay standing. Your arms, your hands can be on a chair, and you'll just have your foot to the side of the chair. So nice, good reach. Take your time. So sometimes we do this at the end of class, and we really don't have time to really work through it. We can only do 3 or 5 reps, but here you can do a few more. You can see how you feel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Carefully come back up to standing. No judgments how you get there. And we're going to do our glute squeeze on the other side. So hold on to something for support if you need it. We're going to bend the knee. I want you to flex your foot, pull your toes up, squeeze, and bring it in. Squeeze and in. So our knee does not move, our ankle does not move. It's all the hip joint. We're bracing our core. Just thinking a nice good squeeze at the back. And it's okay if your squeeze isn't super big. I just want you to try to get as good of a squeeze as you can. So we got about 20 seconds. So squeeze and lift. And again, we try not to lean with our body. We want to stay a little bit of a hinge forward, but just nice and tall. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. We're going to go for rows. So shoulders down and back, ribs tucked, a little bit of a hinge forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So squeeze and then slow release. So think about pinching the shoulder blades together. So your test, I always mention this, can you start to do your rows without bending your elbows? So can you pinch the shoulder blades together without bending the elbows? That lets you know that you're starting the motion with your mid-back and that you're doing the muscle that you want to work. So you're working that mid-back versus turning it into just a bicep curl. So this is just biceps in a different way. Squeeze the shoulders and then add your pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down. We're going to take it for our runner's lunge on the other side. And again, if you need to, you are welcome to be in a lunge position with your hand on the seat of a chair, and you can still do this. Your time is on. So I'm over on the other side, hand by my foot, back knee is down on the floor. I'm going to open my book and close my book. So just nice, good open and close. Good rotation. Take your time. You can be on the floor and have your hands elevated. Makes it a little bit easier, takes a little pressure off of your hip. So whatever foot is in front, that's the direction that you're turning. And it seems kind of goofy because it's like, oh, my leg is in my way. But it's allowing that body to rotate without opening up your hip so you can focus on your torso doing the movement. Here's 2 and 1. Good, bring it in. This last round is on the floor. You don't have to be on the floor. We're going to do a side plank with a clamshell. If you're standing, if you're feeling brave, you're gonna do a side plank and hold. Come on. So you're gonna do a farmer's carry hold with a side leg lift. So you're still gonna have a dumbbell on this side leg lift, or you can just do farmer's carry, that's up to you. Chest presses, banded chest press is the way to go. And then a banana stretch on the floor, we're gonna look like a banana. If you're standing, you can just do gentle side bends, or you can do like a little side lunge and a side bend and switch sides. It's completely up to you. But we're gonna go down, side plank with a clamshell, 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So we lift up into our side plank, and you can just do your clamshell. So hold your side plank open and close. If you would like, you can do hip drop, hip lift, open and close. So down, up, open, close. Whatever we pick, we keep our shoulder away from our ear, especially if you're doing that hip drop. We don't want to let our shoulders shrug up by our ear. So we're getting core, but we're also getting outer thigh and hips. Good, 10 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your back. We're going for chest presses. So all the way down onto your back, knees bent, feet flat. 2 and 1. We're just gonna press it up and then lower down. If you're staying standing, banded chest press. Take the band behind your back, underneath your arms, cinch back closer to your chest, and then you're just gonna press forward and come back. You can also do push-ups if you'd like, especially if you're staying upright. You can do incline push-ups. We wanna try to focus on chest a little bit more than triceps. We've done triceps today. So I have my elbows a little bit away from my torso. Got about 12 seconds, and then we're gonna go for our banana. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, dumbbells down. So we're gonna take ourselves out flat and straight. We're gonna walk, right leg over, left leg is gonna go on top. So right leg to the side, left leg to the top, cross your ankles, and then you're gonna move your body to the right side, reach those arms up, and you're trying to get a nice good curve on that left side. Nice good curve on the left side. So right leg moves over to the side, left leg is gonna cross the ankles on top, then you move your torso. It's almost like you're trying to get your ribs and your hips closer together on the right side, almost like you're trying to curl yourself into a ball. We're not gonna get there, but we get a nice good stretch on the side of our body, and we're just gonna hold it today. So just a nice good lengthening stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. We're gonna flip it onto our side. Flip it over to the other side. We're gonna do our side plank with our clamshell. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we just lift up into our side plank. You can hold your side plank, do your clamshell. And then if you'd like, you can drop the hip, lift the hip, clamshell open and close. Drop, lift, open, and close. If you're standing, a farmer's carry is amazing. You can focus on hips if you'd like and do that standing side leg lift. Just kind of depends on if you want to do a little more core or if you want to do a little bit more hip mobility today. Good, 10 seconds. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Going onto our backs. We're going for our chest presses. Round number 2. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So just a nice, good chest press. Banded chest press is an option. You can also do incline push-ups. I think today, since we're adding in some mobility, we're going to do just a super quick core finisher at the end. So nice, good inhale, exhale, press it up, lower, and then lift. 10 seconds. Bang. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Carefully set the dumbbells down. We're going to take our body out straight. We're going to take our leg, left leg over to the side. Right leg is going to cross over. So you're kind of moved your body sideways. Now we're going to take our left side and do a little side bend. And then we're going to take our arms up overhead. So nice, good stretch. So we're doing a banana or kind of a crescent. And we're just going to kind of hold it. So you want to try to have your arms on the floor, just stretching out as far as you can. And we're sideways with our banana. So if you think about if you've got a single only banana and you set it on the counter, how is it going to rest on that counter? It's going to rest on its side. And it's not going to be, sitting up like it would if it was in a bunch. So we're just a single only banana laying on the countertop. 3, 2, 1. Good. Release. We're going to roll ourselves to the side. Give yourself a moment. We are going to do a quick core finisher today because we've done so much mobility. We can do a little bit less stretching at the end of the workout today. So we're going to be on our backs. If you're standing, you're going to do a mummy kick, right hand to left leg, and then left hand to right leg. So you're going to do round 1, right to left, round 2, left to right. If you're on your back, we're going to do the same thing, 45 seconds, in 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to take hand, lift up, and reach. Lift and reach. So it's a little diagonal. So right hand to left foot, lift and lower. If you don't want to do the crunch, you can still do this exercise. You'll just keep your upper body on the floor. This is a little bit more spine safe for those of you that need it. But if you can add in that diagonal crunch, we're taking our hand towards our opposite leg. And it's okay if your hand is slightly behind your ear and you're not doing the overhead reach with your arm. It's whatever feels good for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 15 seconds rest. We're going to switch. Do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to take the leg out straight. Opposite arm is going to be up and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So nice, good lift. If you need to, you can keep your knee bent. That's a little bit easier on your back. Knee bent. And you just do your little crunch, or you do your lift and your lower with a bent knee. We're still moving from the hip, whatever you pick. So nice, good lift, nice, good diagonal. Good, 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to bring it up for dead bugs. So bring it up for dead bugs. If you're standing, you're going to do a march with the arm movement. So we're going to take it down and down. If you're standing, you're going to be nice and stable, arms out, and you're just going to do a march with a good arm lift. March with an arm lift. And if we're staying on the floor, we're just going to do opposites. thumb to floor, heel to floor if you can. So focusing on good core stability here today. Good, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's come up to a seated position. We're gonna do our Russian twists. If you're standing, you can do your standing rotation, elbow to knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. So just a little lean back, little C curve, and you can just hold it, or you can rotate shoulder towards the opposite knee, or if you'd like, you can go a little bit farther. You choose. If you want to, again, you can just hold. So if you have issues with osteoporosis in your spine, osteopenia in your spine, if you've got back issues, you're welcome to just hold it. But then you can have the option to do a little rotation, option a little bit bigger. 15 seconds. This will be our last exercise, and then we're going to stretch. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Little shakeout. If you're standing, you can walk around. You can grab a little drink of water. And then we're going to do a little stretch. Just going to bring it into the center. Take the legs out straight. Feet are just relaxed, nice and tall. Rock your pelvis forwards, and then we're just going to reach and see, can we grab our knees? Can we grab our shins? Can we grab our ankles? Some of you may be able to grab your toes. Good. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way up. Bottoms of the feet touching. A little butterfly stretch. So we're just going to sit nice and tall. Grab the feet. You're going to press those knees out to the side. And if you can, you're going to hinge at your hips versus your belly button. So your first test is, can you sit tall and get those knees as close to the ground as you can? Then you hinge again at your hip. So you're almost trying to press your belly button forwards towards your toes. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Option 1, you're going to take your hands. One hand reaches for the other. Lengthen, pull the shoulders down, and then lift. So this is your wrist-friendly option. Option 2, hands by the hips, shoulders down. Lift yourself up, buns off the floor, and then kind of come into a reverse tabletop. If this is uncomfortable for you, just do the first stretch that I showed you, but we're trying to stretch the fronts of our shoulders, a little bit of biceps, just a little hold. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, buns to the floor. Find a comfortable position to sit or to stand. We're going to give ourselves a nice good pat on the back. So try to sit as tall as you can, chin neutral. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch sides. Nice good pat on the back. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're just going to roll the shoulders up, back, and down into our back pocket. And then shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. And then bring the head up, look to one side, look to the other. Good, bring it in the center, big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes. And exhale, one more time, big breath in. And out, and you are all done.